What's up, everybody? It's Ricky Rich 98 here, and welcome back to the Fruit of Graisa. Alright. So, there's a foreign looking blah blah blah. I know what's gonna happen next. Don't know her. I don't have any bimbos among my acquaintances. I told you, I don't know her. Probably selling Girl Scout cookies. Either way, better not get too close. Let's get out of here. Ugh, what is this woman thinking? I'll explain later. Sorry, but go ahead. She's my guardian, or rather, my garinator. It's fine. Hurry up and take Machina back. I'll be right behind you. I'm just going to say a quick hello. Apparently not enjoying the way I'm shooing her off with my hands like a stray dog, Amane walks away with a sulky expression, shooting repeated glances over her shoulder. After watching Amane and Machina disappear past the school gate, I screw up in a irritated expression, scratched my head vigorously, and approached the blinding yellow bimbo mobile. Oh my god, I love these phrases in here. Look, woman. Yeah, more or less. You enjoying pretending to be my guardian? What did you come here for? Although I'm grateful that you're acting as garinator. Wish I knew what that meant. I'll probably look at it after this and I'll have more information. Whatever. Garinator of my background. I don't need a guardian at my age. Kindly get lost. If you think you can shut me up by bringing up my childhood, you got another thing coming. I'll repeat the question. What did you come here for? If it's about work, I thought I had a break for a moment. There's no problem at present. If you forced me to come up with one, you being here would top the list. It's going to be a pain in the ass to make up an excuse when I go back to the classroom. Don't increase my workload. I prefer to avoid lying outright where possible. Lies are like colors. The more you pile up, the blacker things get. It's very true. Get enough of that place, and things turn just as black. I got help removing my hair. It's bugging me. Whatever. I don't need you to tell me that. I'm handling this myself, which is precisely why I don't need you giving me surprises. Like this. It's still there. Whatever. What? Are you serious? You really did just come to see me? Ah, right. Cell phone.
まさか持ち歩いてないの？ちゃんと仕事用とプライベート用に2つ用意してあげたでしょ？
Sorry, I'll make sure to keep it around from now on.
こちらからの呼び出しに対して15分以上返答がなかった場合、逃亡とみなして何人か送りつけるわよ。わかってる？
I'm aware.
それと県外に出るときは事前に申請書を提出すること。
I'm aware of that as well.
ああ、思い出した。あなたこの町に来るとき歩いて県境を越えたでしょ。
I hate trains, as you know.
だからって200キロも歩くバカがどこにいるのよ。
Because I'm that gangsta. The kind that's standing in front of you. Also, the walk was closer to 175 kilometers.
そのせいで警察の世話になったくせに偉そうに言わないの。上から嫌味を言われるのは私なのよ。ちょっとめんどくせえなこの女みたいな目で私をじっと見るのやめなさい。
That's pretty much what I'm saying. You some kind of psychic? How'd you read my thoughts? Damn, woman! No, look, I do feel bad about that. I'll apologize nice and slowly over dinner next time, okay? So please leave.
飯でも食わせておけば私が黙ると思ったら大間違いよ。もう一度言うけど、事故死したくなければおかしな真似はしないこと。わかった？
Understood. Orders received. Major Harudara. Hey, stop saying, can I hit this guy just once with your eyes? Please don't spread it around. It's a pain in the ass to have to bend the spoon every time I introduce myself. I do understand. Don't mind my jokes.
まったく、なんでこんな可愛げのない子に育ったのかしら。
I get that a lot. Hurry up and get going. You don't have time to play around here either, do you?
言われなくても帰るわよ。それとしつこいようだけど。
You're right. My bad, JB.
わかればいいわよ。じゃ、ま。
Yeah. Watch as JB turns away and climbs into her car, her blonde hair swinging behind her in a wave. She drives off. I retrieve my cell phone. Let her pretend otherwise. I've been carrying my work phone around just as ordered. It's a black low-profile slide phone as I received from JB specifically for the company business. And quickly input the unlock pin and call main screen. Although it looks perfectly normal cell phone, any calls made from this machine will pass through a special encrypted line. There's only one entry in the contract. The single number listed under JB, Julia Bardera. Neutralized name, Harudara Uria. My direct supervisor at my part-time job. If you're going to come, at least give me an advance warning. Click my tongue in irritation, slide the phone shut, and stuff it into my pocket. My uniform so I can respond instantly to any future contracts. Harudara Uria. Alias JB. As the woman said herself, she's something of a pain in the ass. She's going nearly half a year without a single call, and then suddenly it's a brisk stand and at the designated point where, of course, she has some incredibly troublesome job waiting to push me on. No, it's almost better when there's an actual job. Sometimes she leaves me at the rendezvous for more than an hour without any contact. Then when I finally get the call, I've been sitting around waiting. It's situation resolved, and I go right back home. I don't get a travel fee deposited into my account just for heading by the standby point, so I suppose it's not a complete fool's errand. Oh, I do get a travel fee. Okay, cool. But sometimes I can't help but feel like my time on this earth isn't being spent efficiently. It's something of a behind-the-scenes part-time job, and the work of would be troublesome to explain to others if they asked. Of course, it's also not the kind of job I can just casually quit when I want to. More importantly, this is a position that I inherited from my master, so I wouldn't walk away even if I could. Well then, how should I explain this to Amane and company? I don't think I'd be able to pass her off as a cookie peddler after all. Passed through Minami's Academy school gate, dragging myself along on heavy feet. Yo, as expected. The instant I show my face in the classroom, Amane jumps all over me. Most of my classmates are gathered on the far side of the room, apparently having watched me from the window. As I entered, they're all looking at me with questions in their eyes. Blondie? It's just the one who steps forward and interrogates me, as if declaring herself as the representative of the class. That said, the rest of the group doesn't seem to be disinterested either. Magana's staring at me with a dazed expression, and Sachi's clutching her hands together in front of her chest, waiting for my words with bated breath. As for Mitru, for some reason she's glaring at me like I kicked her puppy. Saki, on the other hand, sitting firmly in her seat reading a book, as if to announce she's above such things, but... Alright, okay. Okay, judging from the way she hasn't turned the page once since I came in, we probably got her attention as well. Told you already, didn't I? She's my superior for my part-time job.
Joshi. Joshiか. Joshi ne.
Yeah, I lost both my parents when I was a kid, so I have to earn my own living expenses. A little difficult to summarize, but well, I get rid of garbage, or crawl into various places to take care of the cleaning. That's what you call dirty work. Yeah, that's right. She's on the management side, so she doesn't get her hands dirty. JB.
JB?
Her real name is Harudera Yuri. JB is a pet name. naturalized citizen. I think she's originally German. Don't really remember. Pull up the chair from my seat and drop my bag on top of the desk and deliberately a loud thump. The questioning over now. Questioning. Oh, okay. Questioning over now. If you're satisfied with, if you've satisfied your curiosity, then I'll go sit down. Class is going to start. Just as I speak, the first bell rings. Makina and Sachi scurry back to their seats. With a large woman who's been interrogating me, her expression still smoldering with irritation, pulls out the chair from the seat in front of mine and sits down heavily. What? Spit it out then. That's your big question? What a joke. Don't stick your nose in my face. You've got a mustache staring there. Yeah, just screwing with you. Sounds fun. Give it a try. Punch is slow and lacking serious intent. I dodge it easily. Slightly swaying movement of my upper body. You think this over calmly. Do I look like a man who could be in a relationship? Mana stares into my eyes as if searching for the truth. Well, yeah. What is? Well, so this question finally came up. On paper, I was studying abroad in Canada, or some similar lie that with my forged personal history, but if they start pushing to that story, this will just drag on. Answering somewhat honestly now should make for less trouble down the line anyway. Before I came here, I guess I was a freeloader of sorts. If you want to make it sound fancier, maybe a gigolo? I was being supported by an unrelated older woman. No. She's a friend of the other woman. I started mooching off her after the first one died. In exchange, she worked me brutally hard on the job. She doesn't have anything to complain about. Mana shuts her eyes, slaps her hand on the forehead, and heaves a heavy sigh. Right. I admit it. I don't quite understand why that's the main point here, but I guess this stuff is in the mind of girls at this age. If you try to force your perspective onto everything, you'll lose the sight of the bigger picture. Although she doesn't look entirely satisfied by my obedient response, Amane mutters a brief, well, alright, and raises from the chair and heads off to her own seat. I watch until she finally sits down, then quickly turn to look behind me. Immediately behind me, I find a bright red Michiru staring back at me. Were you listening? Were you listening? Crossing her arms tightly in front of her chest, her face bright red, Michiru babbles frantically in response. In response, I thrust out my right hand and yeah! An energetic thumbs up. Nice Tsunadere. Michiru. If you don't want to talk about something, you should make it awkward to ask. On that theory, I tried spicing things up a little more than the reality, but who knows how much of it they believed. Of course, it's true that my parents died when I was still a kid, that I was picked up by an older woman, my master, and that I lived off the money she earned. After my master's death, I did get work from her friend JB in order to earn my keep. On top of that, it's thanks to her vouching for me that I was able to attend a normal school like this in the first place. Huh. Now I think about it, I didn't change the facts that much. No, not really. But then, the more you focus on constructing believable lies, the less they tend to work. When you stick more or less to the truth, you'll end up convincing people no matter how absurd the story sounds. Promising start would be a bit of an overstatement, but I think I can work with this.